of Robin Hood. From the bright lights of Goose Fair to the peaceful nature of the Sherwood Forest woods. There's a feeling of togetherness, unity, pure, honest, love. And that feels great like a bright summer's day at the horses down by the lake at Colic. All I love Nottingham. The River Trent, the embankment, the Nottingham Carnival, different cultures dancing. The diversity, just walking down Columbus Street on a Saturday. The two lions in the square stand tall with pride. And when the markets in town come alive, it gives me life. Listen, as the council house clock chimes, and depending on how many times, lets you know the time. I've been to concerts at the Motorpoint Arena, and I've been to concerts at the Nottingham Caves. I've been here all my life and I'm still amazed by this place. I love Nottingham. Sometimes I stare at Hoxley's graffiti colourful walls, and sometimes I gaze at the deers running round Woollerton Hall. Supreme thrills, from chilling up at Green's Mill or up at that castle on the hill. Nottingham, I love you, and I always will. Visit Nottingham today.
Nola, and I'm representing the Hydex programme, which is one of the sponsors of the Touch Rugby World Cup. Hydex is a collaboration of a number of universities based in the Midlands, including the University of Nottingham. One of Hydex's main aims is to support industry to innovate, developing new products and services in the hydrogen economy. We decided to sponsor the Touch Rugby World Cup, particularly in relation to energy use, so that Geopura, a locally based business, can provide hydrogen to be utilised at the event, making the event more sustainable and improving air quality for visitors and competitors alike. We hope this support will encourage others to look for more sustainable ways to run similar events in the future. Finally, just to say, we hope everyone that's involved in the event has a great time.
Welcome back to Nottingham, another match here in the Philippines versus Wales, mixed opens, quarter-final here from Field 2. It is the Philippines that'll face off against Wales in attack. Wales in the black outfit, Philippines in the blue and gold. And Joe, mate, this one should be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, I'm sort of touting this as potential game of the tournament. Wales European champions and good value for it. They crucified Belgium yesterday on live stream, so they'll have to take a lot of confidence into this.
The Philippines, they come into this off the back of a good setup in the Youth Pacific Cup, and And they've started to make people stand up and watch this Philippine mixed team as we see them now on the counter-attack, up over the halfway line. Good foot speed. A young team here in the Philippines. On the trail ball on the inside, the cover comes across in time. Great touch.
Yeah, brilliant touch, and it needed to be. Although, Philippines seem to have lost track of the touch count because this is now 5th, although they've just turned over the ball unnecessarily. Lost the roll ball. So both teams feeling themselves out early. Wales roll into their sub-move, and this is where they absolutely put Belgium to the sword with the pace at which they roll onto the field.
And breakaway through the middle for Wales. Emilio Graterola. And let's have a look at this one and replay. It really is that breakout of acting half. Here's the strike dump, picked up, and then the little jink in and away. Graterola goes through and finds a support player in Kyle Owen. Graterola picks up, and he went in behind the line, broke the defensive line, and then picked up that inside trail. And Kyle Owen, great try.
It's a brilliant opening try. Philippines need to reply because that connection between Kyle Owen and Graterola is just too electric. Philippines looking for the passive. Phase to the wing.
Interesting there, they didn't pull it out at the 7. The ball back over the top. The referee's going to call that all clear. The defensive line just stopped.
Yeah, it's like they just thought that there was nothing else on. The link for Wales just didn't cover.
It was looked like a basketball pass over the top, and that tells me why the defensive line held up. They were looking for a forward pass call. The referee said it was all clear, and that is try time to the Philippines. Isabel Fish on a pass over the top from Kim Solomon.
Right, but the Philippines have got to defend this man. Dan Roberts, oh lovely dive at the line and wave through, and Dan Roberts orchestrating another beautiful score for Wales.
End-to-end touch football here. It just shows the importance of standing up in defence. When you've scored a try, you really need to stand up on that next set. And we see the diving touch coming in there, but just not in time. An excellent try for Owen Carroll to put his team ahead once again. 2-1 now.
It's these interpersonal connections we saw yesterday on live stream. Owen Carroll, Dan Roberts, Graterola, and Kyle Owen. I mean, Wales really do operate in partnerships. And Philippines, good opportunity to go and strike.
Alan Shine takes the ball forward and followed up there nicely by Damon Funderwood. And Funderwood gets the ball played. There's Richter. Looks to go right, comes back to the left. Then the hot left foot step, but the referee tucking into position to call the penalty. And that looked enterprising for the Philippines, but the Wales defence stands tall.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like if that pass had gone a fraction of a second earlier, they were in. So warning signs early for Wales, and I said this could be game of the tournament. 3 tries, 3 minutes, good defensive shots. We're in for a classic.
Big press defence coming from the Philippines, but good metres here for Wales. They push up behind the line of the Philippines defenders. Now they punch up through the middle. Touch initiated. There's Graterola again. This time he finds player in the support of Samuel Williamson, and a penalty on the back of that forward drive. A great setup from the Welsh.
Yeah, and that's where we see Wales at their ferocious best, coming off the back of the transition, getting fresh legs through. Kyle Owen looks to drive through the line. There might be a second offside penalty.
Called the touch. I think he was saying play through, but an onside player came and made the touch.
Yeah, indeed. Open side quickie.
Pop pass, look forward. Yeah. The on-field referee, you can see there, he thought it was. He looked to the sideline for some support. And that's the 3rd team on the field at any one time. They work together, the referees, and that was well picked up.
Yeah, and there's no game without the referees, and a really good shooting touch from Isabel Fish. So, Philippines finding their feet.
Yeah, they roll on here once again through the middle. Good speed, pick up. They go to the right-hand side, a late switch back in, but the Welsh defence comes up out of the line to make the touch, and a turnover. 10 metres out from their own line, rolling forward now. They're going to try and get to this sub-box. The ball back inside. Extra metres, that's a nice pass. The referee's just telling the player to go back, but the support player saying, play on!
I think they thought it was offside, but there was no offside line set. No touch was made.
You have to play the refs. And it is, as they roll up to the line now, and a changeover, a penalty for overstepping the mark.
Oh, And it's a bit of a killer because you've
I know.
got...
It might have been a hooking, so the offensive player hooking the defender into the ruck area and creating the infringement. So just looking at the signal there, that's what I'm interpreting.
Yeah, no, I'm inclined to agree with you. And it's quite a nuanced call, that hook into the touch. And you might be wondering why that's made, but the defensive player can't get out as soon as you hook into there.
And they're also looking for a ruck infringement. So if you can drag them into the play of the ball, if the ball comes out askew, the referees will see that and they sometimes react. The better referees, they'll pick up that infringement first.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got 3 world-class referees on pitch 2.
Here's the Philippines on the attack, the long ball over the top. Little juggle. The defence came across in time. The referees are going to call that one forward. We just see again that communication. The men and ladies in the white shirts. And it is now Wales pushing hard up off their line. Right in front of us here, the sub-box of the Welsh team. They now have numbers in the centre. This is Stefan Proric. Takes it forward. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing that right.
I'll help you out. Stefan Prithrick in the number 12.
Thank you. This one, the long ball out to the right corner. Molly Morris.
Oh, what a beauty. And again, off the back of the transition, Prithrick, great yards up the middle. And it's Oscar Healy delivering an absolute pill to Morris in the corner.
And Morris had all the work to do there. They're not easy to catch. They may look easy, but they fell, and Morris was perfectly positioned and great skills to get the ball to the ground. And they jump out now to a 3-1 lead. And Richter here will replay the ball. Big physical touches from the Welsh defence as well. Just trying to assert their dominance on the scoreboard and on the field. And pulling back there, that could have been a penalty. Lucky to get away with that one. Final touch. Nothing doing here, it's broken down. Late switch. As I said, not much going on there. Claims that there was a hand in, but no, the referees penalised the Philippines for not returning the ball to the mark immediately. You're not going to get away with that, turning over cheap possession, then penalised on the back end of it, and Wales roll forward. Pushing up over the halfway line here, Joe, they're in control.
Yeah, they are in control, and for me, the difference at the moment is the physicality of the touch. Wales riding that line really well. Philippines a little bit too obvious, and they're trying to put the shot on.
Yeah, it's a very youthful team, this Philippines team. So, see if they can hold it together. Wales, as you said, European champions, and they are showing that out here in this match. And the ball back on the inside. The cover doesn't come across in time. It was Trayon Cora on the trail, but he didn't get there. And Reece Lynch, well, he says thank you very much. That little millimetre gap is all it took. The ball was down. Great decision by the on-field referee. And Wales 4-1 now. Dominant, controlling this match.
And once again, we talk about interpersonal relationships. Well, Lynch to Roberts, that's a combination we'll be calling all game. And Philippines started bright and fallen off in the past couple minutes. Wales capitalising.
You and me play in the middle. Quick dump, strike within the 5-metre line. Bodies everywhere. Referee finds a penalty. But that's better for the Philippines. But still, for mine, a little bit condensed. They need to use that width that they can. Another penalty. This time for not coming forward. So that's the first. The earlier one was an offside penalty. Let's see what happens now. They split out to the right. Good jam from that outside middle player. Kyle Owen, scorer of a try, but now in defence working hard as well. There's Thunderwood with a nice step. Shut down again from Owen.
He's been world-class in defence so far in this set. Kyle Owen making 2 great defensive reads.
The young steppers in the middle for the Philippines. They look to Thunderwood again. This time over the top. Not able to be taken. So great pressure up off the line from the Welsh defence, forcing Philippines to look wide, and that one goes to ground. So this is Wales now coming off their line. They've held strong. Now they just need to back it up with a good subset here.
I tell you what, if you're a Philippines line attack, you want to run away from Kyle Owen. He has got your number. The release off the line is perfect. And then you need to also put a bit of a nudge on, as they do, to stagnate the Welsh transition.
Now it is Wales. Good extra release here. Right in behind the line of defence. Through the middle they go. That is Samuel Williamson. Now it's that man, Emilio Graterola, who breaks through behind the line. This time the touch is affected and the Philippines charge into counter-attack off their own line.
What a strike dump that is, in behind, and there's a foot in the ruck, so penalty.
No, it's gone against the Philippines in attack for overstepping the mark.
Oh, I thought that could have gone the other way around for me.
Flip
6
the
of one off
coin.
does the other.
Now it is Wales again. This time they'll be able to set up a play here. Ball at link. Now 3 middlemen setting up. Kyle Owen in or around the ball. That's always dangerous. But a turnover here will be the Philippines that earn a penalty. So now it is the Philippines taking it up through the middle, but just overrunning the mark and having to go back. Any momentum they get from there breaks down. They have to reset and commence again.
Yeah, and that's the difference for me between the two transitions. Wales predicting that touch beautifully, the cannonball dump. Philippines now finding some momentum, fading around the corner. Oh, it's good pace shown, almost goes through the goal with snake hips, but nothing doing, 6-touch turnover.
There's no question the Philippines are quite pacey. They also have that electric footwork, but it's the teamwork from the Welsh team that are building and just building in their settle patterns here as we see it once again. Good meters on the outside, straightens up, draws in 2 defenders. Now that broken line of defence has to reset. Philippines on the attack, they go short. No touch was the call. Referee said the ball was down first, and it's Wales again asserting dominance. Let's have a look at it here in replay. The short, quick pass, then he looks to go long, goes short, and what a beautiful pass, completed perfectly by Anna Melmoth. Outstanding team play.
And once again, it's Lynch to Carroll, proving the difference, and Melmoth gets over.
Just that little double pump. He looked to go long and it held up the defence, and then the short pass. What was the key there was that Melmoth hit the line hard, ran that short unders line, and the ball was put right out in front of her beautifully.
Yeah, me and Mel were talking yesterday on the Welsh mixed open team, just how well they use the female links and wings in every aspect of the play, whether it's in the transition, line attack, line defence. It really is a close-knit unit of 6.
Pop-up intercept here as you're talking, Joe. And it is the Philippines through Jacob Richter. It was the perfect intercept. He popped it up and gave himself time to get underneath it, and the defence was beaten. They were all going hard forward, tough to turn around, and Richter gets an opportunistic try there.
Yeah, it's a really good read, good line speed from Jacob Richter, and that might be what the Philippines need to kick them into gear, because this has been far from typical of what we've seen from this Philippines mixed open side. I think that complements the Welsh pressure. They've just been electric.
It is Wales on the attack once again. Graterola out there in the #1 jersey. Keep an eye on him, as Kyle Owen as well. They work together. Over the top, the basketball style pass. A penalty against the Philippines. So Wales get another opportunity to reset. But it is these 3 players out here for mine are key. In the middle for the Welsh team. Graterola, dangerous out of half. He's shown that quite often. Ooh. Samuel Williamson, Owen Kyle. But they turn it over. Not square in the roll ball was the call. And the Philippines, the cheap turnover.
Yeah, it's a brilliant touch from the Philippines league. Flew out of the line. Big slam, you'll hear that one over the Atmos mics. And I think Philippines do need a little bit more of that. Match the Welsh team for physicality.
Good movement there from Amelia Shadburn for the Philippines, pushing it up on that right-hand edge. Now they go forward again. It's a sloppy pass. You can hear the referees there. Don't go early, guys. Picked up beautifully by the effects mics around the ground. Just part of this coverage we're bringing you. Hope you're enjoying it. As Wales charge up once again. On the back of that, they're going to earn another penalty for offside. It was Buchanan that was indicated. And here goes Wales. Anna Melmoth, the try scorer, has the ball knocked out of her hands.
Yeah, it's another hard touch, and Philippines don't have any answers for the Welsh transition at the moment. It is electric.
Referee Harris has a smile there as he says to the player, "You're not going to get away with that one, son." Not on my watch. Penalty blown. Wales back into the attack here. 8 metres out, trying to draw the defence up. They do. Sweeper play comes around. Shorts back inside, but the defence stand tall this time. He's millimetres in that one.
Yeah, it's Lynch and Roberts again. You see Roberts in the half now. Roberts fakes to Lynch, looks to go long, flat pill, easy money.
Beautifully taken once again. Stand tall. Katrin Jones, well positioned. Exactly what a winger should do. Holds the line, almost like a train on the rails. Beautiful completion. Well done, young lady.
Dan Roberts again, the architect. Beautiful flat pass, and for me it's the way he takes the ball flat to the line, almost half a metre away from the try line, and then whip it flat. And as you say, the hardest job in touch is holding that space, catching ground for the wing.
6-2 now. Wales jump out over the Philippines, and it is now, it'll be up to an individual here to break it for the Philippines if they can. Is that hot stepping through the middle? An onside player made the touch, but other players are offside, so the advantage goes towards the Philippines. Penalty given. Roll ball, or tap on the 7-metre line. Now they try and reset. Long ball out to the outside. Nice skip pass. That's better. Well constructed. And it is Kim Solomon who'll take that one on the wing for the score. But let's have a look at it in replay.
It's that man, Richter.
That little step out, that beautiful pass delivered. Nice cover defence coming across, but just not in the nick of time. And Solomon gets another one for the Philippines.
Yeah, and it's the good weight of pass from Richter. Not too fizz to make it too difficult to reel it in. And we said it's going to take an individual performance to change the tone. Richter is holding his hand up.
So another interesting penalty here. The Welsh team were charging forward again, and he grabbed the shirt of the defender. So it's an offensive penalty. And here on the back of that one, they get another 10 metres. So great advantage here to the Philippines for indiscretions by the Welsh team. One in attack and one in defence.
And easily preventable as well. And for Wales, you don't want to allow Philippines field possession to give them a bit of confidence, because if Philippines can take a two-try deficit, they're in this.
Especially with this sort of a lead, it is important to maintain control. You don't want to give away possession or opportunity to a diver like this one. And that's exactly what it means. Just the opportunity that was presented. See it again. And this is a replay of the previous try, not the one we just saw. But it was a great try there to the Philippines. Individual skill, the right foot step and the dive from out, well out off the line, and slides it over.
And we are in for an absolute classic.
Don't take a rest here while this one's on. Wait till half-time, which will be all coming your way in a minute and a half. So here it comes. Wales on the attack once again. Prithridge involved. That one goes to ground. The Philippines will bring it out of their own line.
Oh.
They have a minute remaining here.
This isn't good
This
for
is
Wales.
the replay. Replay of that previous try to Alan Shine. And now it is the Philippines who'll get it off their own line, but an injury to Wales.
Yeah, it's not good. This is Stefan Prithridge, and he's had a career littered with injuries. The Welsh mixed open side, you're hoping that that knee hasn't taken another knock.
No, we do hope that he's okay. He'll have half time to recover here as well. We hope it's not a long-term injury, as we see a break down the right-hand wing all the way from halfway to the scoreline, right in the shadows of half-time. Wow, let's see that. Just an out ball. Beautiful pass on the outside, and he races away to score. Jacob Richter, outstanding. And now 6-5. Wales look to be dominating, but it's been that individual breakaways from the Philippines that might mean the difference here.
And Jacob Richter, individual performance off the Richter scale. It's beautiful. Wales look to go over once more.
Penalty given, penalty on the halftime siren, so we'll play the penalty out.
Oh, little bit of afters. It's getting a bit feisty.
Just wants the ball back. Wales' job to get the ball here. Now they have, can they do a bit of one touch? This will be all about ball movement. They get on the outside, a skip, pass back on the inside. Solomon takes the intercept, but that's the end of the half. Closed down Wow, what a thrilling finish of the half it's been. Wales look to have the dominance and we're controlling the game, but the Philippines, the team on the rise now. Wow, it's come at the right time for Wales. They'll take some composure, time to reset here, and then we'll look forward to the second half, Joe.
Oh, I mean, we thought it was going to be a classic, and here we go. Philippines, we said it was going to take an individual performance. Jacob Richter went, no, don't fancy going out in this quarter-final. We're going to pick it up individually. And what a second half this is shaping up to be.
So go and grab a drink, take a quick break. We're going to have a breather and bring you all of this second half action here. This quarter-final mixed opens Philippines and Wales. Back live with all of the action here in this mixed open game. Philippines will get us underway. It is Wales with a slender lead now. It really changed in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the half. Wales look to be really dominating, but then the Philippines, an intercept and then that breakaway try. They've changed the game here.
Yeah, definitely. For me, it was a tale of 10 minutes. First 10 minutes, Wales come out the block firing and really put Philippines to the sword. And then in the last 10 minutes of the half, Philippines grew and grew and grew, spearheaded by Jacob Richter, who decided that he didn't fancy going down without a fight. And it sets us up for a really interesting second half.
What I like about the Wales team, it has been a team effort. Their tries have been a little bit more constructed, more, process-driven. And if they stick to that, I'm sure they'll come out fine. But they need to stand up against the pace of this young Philippine side. We see the ball back on the inside. And who was it again? Let's check that one out. That was outstanding. Isaac Richter this time, through the middle. Here we go. Picks up the little quickie back on the inside. Well, that's tough to stop in any language.
That is an absolute scorcher of a ball back on the inside, and here we go, 6 tries all.
So we are all tied up. It's Wales on the attack now. They skip out to the right edge, defended nicely, turned back inside. Now they have to restart. Ball on the ground, downtime was a little bit too long. Here it is. They push out to the right. There's that same play they just had to get scored against them. And the Philippines stand tall in defence. One touch football here. Trying to get that one through the legs, but held it. And a turnover, 8 metres out from the Philippines line, and the Philippines roll forward. They'll be hoping for a penalty here. They need to drive and try to bend this defence of the Welsh outfit. Up to the halfway line they go. 2 touches remain after this one. They pour on in numbers. You can see Jacob Richter. Thunderwood hitting the inside player in Samuel Williamson, but couldn't get it away, and now it is Wales on the attack again.
Yeah, and Wales get their turn to reply with a transition. And the Philippines have come out absolutely firing in this second half. They realise that their first half performance is not up to their usual standards, and they've kicked on. It's Wales with the dangerous pod, scooping through. Grassarola, good footwork, 3 on 2.
Forward pass. Referee tucking into the line. I thought it was forward out of their hands. Referee on field agrees with me, and it is another opportunity there. They just need to keep cracking at it, building beautifully.
Yeah, they'll keep going over if they keep taking the ball to the line, especially with Emilio Grassarola on the field. He's been dangerous in the first half, but Philippines, here we go in their own transition. Great footwork.
Yeah, slowed down there, so they have to reset. Final touch coming now, 10 metres into Wales territory. A long ball outside, but great shutdown defence from Katrin Jones. It's well done. She scored a beautiful one in the corner and then stopped one there. Big touch.
It shows as a Welsh winger, you've got to defend just as well as you attack, and Katrin Jones gets away with it. Brilliant yards made on the box from Emilio Grassarola. That'll be invaluable to this transition.
And then on the back of it, Anna Melmoth takes it forward as well. Now they set. They're looking to come left, jammed up in defence. 6 more. They'll get a full set of 6 on the 7 metres. But great defence, great attack. What a game of touch footy we've got on our hands here.
And Wales now. Link punish is on. Oh, the ball isn't dumped cleanly.
There was a little head clash there. They're going to call it a penalty. Said there was too much effort in the touch. It's just 2 bodies clashing for mine, but we play on. Good shutdown defence from the Philippines.
Amelia Chadburn flying up out of the line, making touches when needed.
Kyle Owen, dangerous, the number 6. He tucks into half, gets it away again. Here it becomes a pace, and that is a changeover.
This is a world-class game of touch.
Forward pass, adjudged by the referee from the ruck. So it'll be the Philippines. Wales just need to consolidate here. They need to reset, stay calm. They don't want to give any cheap penalties or cheap possession away, as we see the Philippines roll forward once again.
Oh, great scoop, but brilliant defensive touch, and that should be a penalty for throwing the ball away. I'm not sure if it's going to be given. Gets away with one there.
Close enough to the mark, I guess, as we see now Wales roll forward once again. They're looking to come to the sub box. Downtime too long there. Katrin Jones gets it back into play. That's a better drive. A little bit of a tangle up in the ruck. That has to be a penalty.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no option for the referees. It was as obvious as you'll see.
These Welsh women are certainly getting the job done. Playing beautifully for their team. Back in the middle. There's Grassarola. Grassarola looking for the play-through call. Doesn't come his way. In the middle with Daniel Roberts.
He's the danger man.
That's Roberts now with Grassarola. Here's Grassarola, wrap-around play. Holds it short, was looking for a long pass, but the defence had held nicely.
Roberts in motion.
There's Roberts back to Williamson, but the defence hold up again. There's Williamson for Grattarola, and that's the final touch. Ball in the hands of the Philippines once again.
Ooh, that's a roll ball infringement.
I don't know. She didn't look up at the referee. She might have gone away with it. I don't know that it was an infringement. She just lost the footing. The ball seemed to have been played correctly. However, the referees find the infringement there, and it's now in the hands of Wales. They attack the line. Outside pass! Yeah, play on. Great call by the referee. The pass perfectly timed. You'll see it here in replay. Big arms, he was looking like he was going long. And Amelia Rees gets another one for the Welsh. Puts her team ahead by 1, 7-6. Joe, I'm going to take a breather, mate. Tell us what you just saw out there.
And it's just beautiful catch and release involving Daniel Roberts and Owen Carroll once more. And there's the importance of using your links and mix touch. Beautiful line cut by Amelia Rees. As you see, Philippines, let's go down the other end. And what started from a one-sided affair has grown into a World Cup classic.
There's Thunderwood. Long ball out to the left. Another long ball to the winger who seems unmarked. And that is the answer that they needed. Aria Chadburn. Wow. 2 long passes. And that's 3/4 of the field covered. And just the winger for Wales caught way in field. And Chadburn gets it down. Ties us up again, 7-all.
This is absolutely electric from both teams. It seems like Philippines just needed to go 4 down to kick them into gear, because since then, they've been amazing. Dan Roberts, there's a bit of a collision off the ball. It might be a penalty, or they might just replay the touch, because
the referees will come together here and have a conversation. Look, even if it's accidental contact, there still needs to be an infringement. So it'll be a penalty, because it's not about the intent, it's about the action that occurred.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, there for the Philippines. And it is Wales on the attack. You and me play in the middle. Daniel Roberts, player to watch. The big long ball out to the winger. And tucked underneath it beautifully was Molly Morris. Takes it in the breadbasket. Well done, Molly Morris. Puts her team in front again. Outstanding finish.
Oh, Dan Roberts, what a pill. Sinker into the corner, and now we're in for a big old shootout.
Here it comes again, the Philippines. They need to be up. No quarter given. None asked. Philippines punching through the middle. Player caught offside. He had his back turned. And that is the penalty.
Yeah, fully deserving of the penalty as well. Running at the offside player, Philippines, fresh set of 6. This is where they've made this Welsh defence really clutch at straws.
They go along themselves. Solomon underneath it. Can she get the ball down in time? Yes, she can. This end-to-end and sideline to sideline play. It's just mind-blowing here in this Mixed Open quarter-final. Let's have a look how close it was. Solomon with the put down.
I think it's about as close as you could hope to see, and both teams throwing defence out the window. We don't want any defence anyway. Give us more scores in each possession. Oh,
There's your man out there, mate.
Yeah, Roberts in motion again. Oh, beautiful.
Touch made. Referee holding up the 4 fingers. Owen Carroll as well, that strapped shoulder, he's been dangerous. Man with the ball now, keep an eye on him. They switch out, back to the middle, and up in the passing lane. Knocked down. Wow, that was fortuitous for Wales.
Yeah, had to be knocked down from Oliver Peregrina. The option was on 2-on-1 with Kyle Owen. You don't want to give him space.
Turns it back inside. Defence comes over, but not before he gets the ball down. Dan Roberts.
This is just amazing. Kyle Owen back to Dan Roberts in the gap. And
That was millimetres in that one.
It's so close. So close. But Wales 9 tries against the Philippines 8. And please stop defending, guys. We just want more scores flying over.
Middles work it out to the extremities, another, but no, we'll have a penalty here. Penalty for a forward pass. So the Welsh defence stands tall, forces the error, and it is Wales now who drive out of their own line. A little juggle, but the roll ball was performed okay. Granarolo wants to come to the sideline. He needs a breather. Is it any doubt? Quick roll ball, Philippines want it off the mark. Referee says play on. Ball into the middle. Intercept taken, knocked over.
Yeah, fresh set of 6. I think you heard almost 100 Philippine supporters scream off the mark in unison there, picked up through the headphones. Philippines.
Over the top is the pass, Solomon takes it.
Risky
pass. Up over the halfway line now, they need to reset here. Here comes Richter, charging onto the field, skips to the outside, turns the ball back in. Now they'll straighten it up. Alan Shine with the ball. Thunderwood in half. There's Shine around and loses a handle on that one. So another turnover. It is still Wales leading by 1, 9-8. Philippines have let a couple go begging there.
Yeah, Wales are getting away with some defensive reads here. And I said both defences sort of started to lack, and Wales have really kicked up into gear, and it's Kyle Owen who's been grabbing the defence by the scruff of the neck. Here's Dan Roberts working with Casarola.
He breaks away again, the chase comes. And then on the trail, Alan Shine takes the intercept.
Oh, bit of afters.
Yeah, it was the attacking player, as he went through, he was pushing the defender. See Granarola being called out by the referee here. You can hear, you might have been able to pick that up. We could just hear it in the effects, Mike.
I wonder what's going to happen here.
The referee, on-field referee is going to call both players out.
Nice, I love that. Bit of a shake of the hands afterwards. No worries, boys. It's all competitive.
It is competitive, but that's what the beauty of this game is. People leave it out on the field. That's energy there,
yeah.
Just coming out of frustration.
And it's the pride of your country as well. You're representing your home nation. You take some pride in it. And it's nice to see two fierce competitors shake hands afterwards.
And I don't mind that outcome either. Just a quick chat. Let's get on with it, boys and girls.
Yeah, no more, but let's get on with it.
And now it is the Philippines on the back of another penalty as they roll forward. You can hear it in the effects, Mike. They're coming through clearly. The support of the crowd for both teams. Chad Byrne gets it down now. They roll back onto the field. Nice left to right step. They get through behind the line. Gun short. And they find Thunderwood. Damon Thunderwood. Great try to the Philippines. And it is the pace in that middle. The young men came into the game and turned it on its head.
A naughty left foot step as well to get around Lynch. Trying to get out and make shots down in the passing lanes doesn't happen, and we're 9-all, 6 minutes to go. This is anyone's game to take.
Yeah, huge shout out there for Kalen Chadburn. It was that, as you said, naughty left foot step. I love that explanation. It was filthy. As we move out to the right, Solomon goes for the knockdown. Gets the 6 more. Jim Solomon, the big, tall lady up in the passing lane, just got fingertips to it.
Bit fortunate, I think, for the Welsh perspective. Looked like ball was always going to ground.
Looked like it was going to hit the ground, but then you have to make that decision. Take the rest. Has a nice jam up. I thought that Wales had exploited there in the middle defence, but the shutdown comes in. Beautifully timed. Back in their hands. In the middle. Another jam up from Chadburn. She's breaking her heart up off the line. Amelia Chadburn standing up for the Philippines. Wales on the attack, through behind the line. Now it becomes a numbers game. Turn back on the inside, bodies everywhere. We have the off-field referees going to call here. I think we might have an obstruction penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it could have been an obstruction or a touch before the ball. Either way, it's sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
And a 4 sub.
Yeah.
4 subs, so they have a numbers advantage until the substitution's been made here. Wales need to get the ball in play as quickly as they can. try to exploit the extra number that they have. Turns it to the right, gets up into the lane, knocks it down. Philippines defense. 4.5 minutes remain here. The way this game's been played, it could go either way. Wales with the first opportunity to break the deadlock.
Kyle Owen orchestrating the attack, sweeper in motion.
Sweeper. Shot ball, Jan comes in. Referee on field calls the touch.
Yeah, I think the sideline ref almost waved it off, but on-field ref went, nope, touch made.
Well, the on-field ref is the sole judge. They look for support, but they make the decisions. And now it is Wales sweeping to the right, bringing the ball back to the left. Numbers in defence now. Now the long ball out to the right. And that one goes to ground. So advantage here to the Philippines.
Yeah.
They take possession, but they are deep in their own territory.
And what a defensive set that is from the Philippines. You'll take so much confidence from that. And if you can go coast to coast and bag a score, I think this crowd will erupt.
Good settle here up to the halfway line. Now they drive out, they go to the left. They down the outside, the breakaway. It was a beautifully timed, beautifully executed pass, and it will be a streakaway try to the Philippines. Let's have a look who it is. That's the pass, the money ball. Finds a support player down the wing, Jacob Richter. That's a name we've called throughout this match. Now Wales, can they take it back here? They need to equalise.
Yeah, 3 minutes left on the clock.
Remain.
And it's about as close as you could call it. And I wanted game of the tournament. Well, here we go. Roberts checks off to Carroll. Roberts.
Carroll to Roberts. Roberts looks here.
That score!
Underneath the touch. And that's what it's all about. You've got to put the pressure on the defence. Bodies in motion. And then the long levers of that young man gets down low. And that's the equaliser.
Oh, what a left foot step as well. Underneath the covering defender. It's that combination of Roberts to Carroll and Carroll underneath. And Wales needed that score. 2 minutes to go. We're all square. 10 tries apiece. Shall we whisper the words? There could be a drop-off.
Cheers around the field. Cheers around the field. Philippines crowd are up. The Welsh crowd are up. What a game here in the mixed open quarterfinal. To the right they go. Touch this time. Beautifully defended in the middle.
There's Oscar Healy getting off the line, making touches needed to be. Ooh.
Drop ball. Turnover here. Yes, Oscar Healy right on time. 10-all. We have 2 minutes remaining. This could go either way. Jams up Chadburn with a nice touch here on the wing. Multiple Chadburns in the team.
Oh, great play around the middles for Wales. Extra yards made. Roberts, the danger man. 2-on-1. Carroll. No touch made. Great step. Roberts feeds it back open side. 3-on-2.
Numbers here, but they recover. Push through the middle. Hands Referee's calling a penalty. It's no try. No try to Wales. We're all tied up. 1 minute remains. 1 minute remains here on the clock. The Philippines may have the first opportunity, the only opportunity to break the deadlock. Wales push up in defence. They can't afford to give away a penalty. They can't afford to break this line here. Through the middle. Puts it out in front of the ball to ground. We have a penalty to the Philippines. Seconds remain here. Philippines with a big opportunity to close this one out. Wales need to stand tall in defence.
Philippines right
Back
foot
on
step.
The inside, the step. Touch made. Beautiful touch coming across in cover. Owen Carroll putting it on the line for his team, for his country. Here are the Philippines. A wraparound play. Cut down. Quick roll ball. Offside play. A long ball to Solomon.
Oh,
But
penalty.
no, late pass. Penalty for a late pass. We're all tied up. Scores remain 10-all. One touch here to break the deadlock. They'll just hold it in and reset. There's the final touch. Drop off here in the mixed open quarterfinal. Wales and Philippines. 1 minute until the commencement of the drop off. I'm going to stop talking. Take a break, Joe.
This is an absolutely electric game from Wales and Philippines. Philippines look down and out in the first 10 minutes, and the heart shown to come back into this game. And you can hear the chants of Wales coming from all the supporters. There's probably 200-300 supporters around this field. And we see the first drop-off on pitch 2, and I mean, you couldn't ask for 2 better teams to be involved in it. And this is anyone's game. What a classic.
Big fella. You're wasting more energy than some of those players out there.
Nah, I can't stop. This is what you love about touch. 2 teams putting it all on the line for the country, for a place in the mixed open semi-finals. And here we go.
So that hooter commences the drop-off. The next hooter you hear will be 2 minutes, where each team will drop an extra man off, and then that's all she wrote. Here we go. Philippines with the first chance of possession in the middle. 8 metres out from the line. There's Thunderwood. Try time. The opening try. Now it's all up to Wales. They need to strike back here in this first 2 minutes. If they don't, it'll be all over in favour of the Philippines.
Yeah, and they've got the dangerous Dan Roberts and Owen Carroll on the ball. And they wouldn't put it past them. And once again, Jacob Richter for the Philippines getting over. Is Carroll. Roberts in half.
They're the 2 players for mine that need to stand up here for Wales.
Carroll, Roberts in half. Roberts back to Carroll. Opportunity. There's the score. Although
he's going to come up off the line and call that one late. The pass back inside from Carroll to Roberts was called late. And that's advantage Philippines.
Yeah, 1 minute left. Philippines could just burn touches, try and draw a penalty, and they'll be home dry. But Wales need to put the press on.
It's exactly right, mate. They need to get up in the face of the Philippines attack now. They need to stand tall for team and country. This is what it's all about. The World Cup could end here for Wales if they don't. They get the ball back and they'll have an opportunity. They have to score in this set.
Yeah, they definitely do, and Dan Roberts and Owen Carroll will look to go coast to coast. I'm not sure if they'll even bother with subbing.
I don't think they'll have time. It is those 2 men there. They've got the right ladies out there as well.
Yeah. The space is on the wing here if they'll look for it. Roberts in motion.
10 seconds remain. They need to be aware of the clock. That ball's long. Is it on the money? No, forward pass as the hooter sounds. And on the hooter, a penalty to the Philippines. And Philippines take the tap and kick it out, and that is all she wrote. Take a bow, Wales. Please don't bend your heads. Outstanding touch football at the World Cup. The European champions stand tall against the rising Philippines, and what a match. What an effort from both teams. Congratulations to all participants. Just outstanding.
It's hard to do this, what we've just seen, justice in just a few words. An absolute World Cup classic. Both teams leaving it all on the line. Fierce competitors going tooth and nail at each other. And unfortunately for Wales, they drop off in the last minute. But Philippines, what a comeback after being 4 tries down in the first half.
Just shows that youthful exuberance, but they stuck to their game plan. There was a couple of moments of individual brilliance, but then they got back into that team structure, and those tries, those runaway tries, were on the back of good teamwork. So, as I said, congratulations, the Philippines will move through, but outstanding performance by Wales.
Oh, Wales can take so much from that performance. A couple injuries creeping into that game from a Welsh perspective as well. You've done that 2 men down, and you've been able to go against what is one of the most emerging teams in World Touch.
So well done to both teams. We hope you've loved the action. We certainly enjoyed bringing it to you, but we are going to take a breather because it doesn't stop here. There's another game coming up now, and it will be the Women's Opens quarterfinal, the Cook Islands and the home team, England. Stand by for all of that action.